Are you someone who is fond of gemstones? You get attracted to gemstones, or you are already wearing a gemstone and you are not sure whether it's the right one for you or not? Then this video is for you. Please watch the video completely to get the complete understanding. Okay, let's go.
Hi all, good evening. This is Ranveer from Pune. I know Vinayak Guruji for the last 2-3 years. Vinayak Guruji has been a mentor to me, not in terms of astrology, numerology, but he's a very fine person, a very mentoring kind of a guardian who helps you in a lot of scenarios, gives you a lot of good, positive strength. I always feel very good speaking to him, and now coming to his astrological predictions. It's been always accurate for me, and I have immense belief on him. Sometimes he has predicted some dates also and events which got fulfilled. I always try to refer him for any person I know who needs some help. So I am really proud and happy to be associated with Vinayak Guruji.
वल्लभं गजाननं एकदन्तं ओम नमो नारायणाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम ह्रीं नमः शिवाय शत्रुबुद्धि विनाशय. Hi everyone, welcome back to Astrologic. This is Vinay. As I mentioned earlier, today's video is all about gemstones. Now before moving to the actual topic, if you are new to my channel, please ensure that you hit that subscribe button. If you subscribe to the channel, you will always stay connected with me. You're not going to miss any video. I post a feature video, long video every Saturday at 9 p.m. and every Wednesday at 9 p.m. I post a YouTube Shorts which is less than 1 minute. All the videos are intended to solve certain problems that we have in our lives. That's the objective of this channel. Also, if you like this video, if you comment on this video, if you share this video with others, if you subscribe to this channel, YouTube is going to take these videos to more and more people. It's going to show these videos to more and more people. Therefore, more and more people can watch them and they can also get benefited. So indirectly, you are helping others as well as this channel to grow. Thanks for understanding. Without wasting any time, let's start today's topic. So let's jump in and understand the objective of the video today. See, gemstones help, but they are not suitable for everyone. We will try to understand why in some time. I will also explain you the step-by-step process to identify the right gemstone for each one of you. I am also going to show you a couple of examples as to how we choose gemstones based on the planetary positions in our birth chart and the activation process, followed by some of the key callouts, and finally, if you stick with me and watch this video till the end, you will also get a free bonus, certain free giveaways, which I can guarantee is going to help you. Only one request as usual, please watch the video completely without skipping it so that you get complete understanding. So few more pointers about gemstones. The first one is more philosophical. As all of us know, we are all made up from the Mother Earth. For example, whatever crops we grow, whatever fruits that we grow, whatever food that we eat, all of it comes from Mother Earth in different forms. And I would say that we are also a manifestation of some form of this earth in different shapes, sizes and looks. And finally, we go back to Mother Earth and dissolve in the 5 elements. Likewise, even gemstones or crystals are also from deep beneath the earth, which would have taken a lot of load and have gone through a lot of friction and would have got naturally formed as crystals because they vibrate at a certain frequency and they are beneficial for our body, mind and soul in many ways. I have read extensively about Nikola Tesla. I'm sure most of you know him. He says that, in crystal, we have the clear evidence of the existence of a formative life principle, and though we cannot understand the life of a crystal, it is nonetheless a living being. So Nikola Tesla has done so many experiments in his lifetime, and one of his major experiments was also with crystal. You can Google about Nikola Tesla, and if you would like to understand more about his research and findings with respect to crystals, you can go ahead and do that. So basically, gemstones are all about bringing or activating right frequency in our lives. How can we do that? Stay with me. In this video, let's understand how we can do that. Okay, moving on to why gemstones. As I said before, gemstones vibrate at a certain frequency which are beneficial to many of us. From an astrological point of view, we have to understand the concept of dharma, artha, kama and moksha. So these are the four pillars which are taught to us in our scriptures, our granthas. So if I have to summarize these four things, what it simply means is that earn artha. Artha is nothing but money, with dharma, that is with certain principles and ethics, to achieve your kama or kamane, that is desires, and then finally attain moksha. So this is the advice given to us from our ancestors, from our rishis, from our saints, big thinkers, and that is what we need to follow. And one of the key objective of wearing gemstone is to follow the dharma or the righteousness to achieve the artha, which is the livelihood, attain our desires, and finally attain moksha. And therefore, the specific reason for wearing a gemstone is to protect our physical body, to get blessings from the Almighty, to activate our fortune or good luck so that we can achieve what we desire. So therefore, gemstones actually act as catalysts and help us achieve what we want. But the next question is, can we achieve what we want only with the help of gemstones? The answer is no. Gemstones is one of the way. There are many people who don't wear gemstones, any kind of stones, but they still achieve what they want in life through other catalysts or other means. Gemstones are one of the vehicle. And remember, gemstones doesn't suit all. Why? Bear with me for a few more moments and I'll let you know. Moreover, you are seeing 159 here. What does 159 mean? So in our birth chart, the houses 159 indicate dharma. 1 is self, that is our lagna or our body. 5 is our Kuladevata or our lucky god. 9 is the house of fortune. Therefore, gemstones are always associated, or gemstones has to be picked up or chosen keeping these 3 houses as reference. You will understand how very soon. Second house, 6th house and 10th house in our birth chart indicate artha. Second house, as some of you may already know, is the house of money, bank balance. 6th house is the house of service, the job that we do. 10th house is the house of career, through which we earn artha or money. 3, 7, 11 are kama, kamane. 7th house is our partner. 11th house indicates our desires. And finally, 4th house, 8th house and 12th house are associated with moksha. So the key takeaway from this slide is that the basic approach of finding out which gemstone is suitable for us emanates from 1st house, 5th house and 9th house in our birth chart. Remember, this is a very basic approach of selecting gemstones. There are most advanced methods of selecting gemstones or extension of this method, where we not only look at the birth chart of a person, we also look at the Navamsha, that is D9 chart. We also look at the D10, that is career chart, and we also look at the Shashti Amsha. But for the purpose of this video, I am just keeping it at a basic level, otherwise the video is going to be very lengthy. The idea of creating this video is to give you a basic understanding of how do we go about choosing a gemstone. And if you are really keen to wear a gemstone, or if you are already wearing gemstones and if you want to understand whether it is helping you or not, whether those gemstones are suitable for you or not, then you have to consult a good astrologer. Okay, now let me explain you the step-by-step process. I am sure some of you who are watching this video are trained in astrology and you would already know it, but my purpose of making videos is for the common man who doesn't understand astrology and make their life easier through these videos. Okay, so as I said before, we look at 3 houses in our birth chart: 1st house, 5th house and 9th house. I am taking through 2 examples in this slide, and I'm sure at the end of it you will get clarity. So for you to follow what I am explaining here, you need to have your birth chart, your Janam Kundali. If you are curious to know how to work and find out which gemstones are suitable for you, you can pause this video here, get your birth chart and work with me as I explain these 2 examples. You will be also able to work out along with me and finally conclude on which gemstone is suitable for you. But having said that, please don't go ahead and buy and wear that gemstone. Please consult an astrologer before you do so, because of more reasons than one, which I'll explain in the later part of the video. Now coming back to this example, as I've shown here, write 159, that is your first house, 5th house and 9th house in your birth chart. Against each of these houses, write the ruling planet of that particular house. For example, in this example, the first house is Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. The 5th house is ruled by Venus. 9th house is ruled by Mercury. If you do not know, then you can always consult an astrologer who can help you with this. So as I said, the first house is ruled by Saturn, 5th is ruled by Venus, 9th is ruled by Mercury in this case, in this example. And the next step is we have to find out where each of these planets are posited or located or sitting in the birth chart. So in this example, Saturn is sitting in the 6th house, Venus is sitting in the 3rd house, Mercury is sitting in the 2nd house. Why I have written 6th house is past? Because see, typically we should not wear a gemstone related to a planet which is in the 6th house, 8th house or 12th house in our birth chart, because these houses are called Dusthanas. 6th house, 8th house and 12th house are not so good houses. And while you are calculating this, if you find any planet which is sitting in 6th house, 8th house and 12th house, we should not be wearing any gemstone of that particular planet. But there is only one exception. To understand that exception, I need to quickly tell you about the benefic planets and malefic planets. So which are the benefic planets? Jupiter, Sun, Mercury, Mars and Moon are called as the benefic planets or Daiva planets. Which are the malefic planets? Are Daitya planets, Venus, Saturn, Rahu and Ketu. So here, even though Saturn is sitting in the 6th house, I am saying it pass because a malefic planet in 6th, 8th or 12th house gives enormous positive result. It has to be a malefic planet only. Okay. If there was Jupiter, Sun, Mercury, Mars, Moon in 6th house, then it is a fail. I will explain it in the second example. So just to reiterate, any malefic planet sitting in the 6th, 8th and 12th house, you can wear a gemstone related to that planet, because a malefic planet sitting in a bad house usually gives good results. Okay. Now let's look at the second example. So you have written 159 and you come up with the ruling planets. So in this case, first house is ruled by Jupiter, 5th house is ruled by Moon, 9th house is ruled by Mars. Now let's look at the position of these 3 planets in the birth chart. Jupiter is sitting in the 10th house, that is fine, absolutely no problem. Mars is sitting in the 7th house, that is also not a problem. But see here, Moon is sitting in the 6th house. Moon belongs to which category of planet? Moon belongs to which category of planets? Moon belongs to benefic planets or Daiva planets. Daiva planet sitting in 6th house. So we should not wear any gemstone related to Moon because it fails. A Daiva planet in 6th house, 8th house, 12th house is a fail. You should not wear a gemstone related to Moon because Moon is sitting in the 6th house. It is the same case even if Moon was sitting in the 8th house or the 12th house. I think now you got it, right? If you don't understand this completely, that is fine. Please watch this particular explanation couple of times. I am sure you will definitely understand it. It's not a rocket science. Okay. So this is how we go about analyzing what planet related gemstones that you need to wear based on your first house, 5th house and 9th house. Okay. So this slide is an extension of the previous slide of example 1. If you remember, in example 1 we had ruling planet Saturn ruling first house, Venus ruling 5th house, Mercury ruling 9th house, and position of these planets was 6th house, 3rd house and 2nd house, right? If you go back and see I'm talking about this table example 1. Now therefore we can wear the gemstones of all these 3 planets. Remember, the most important thing is you should not wear more than 3 gemstones. That is the rule. I've seen people wearing 10 gemstones or 10 rings in 10 fingers. Okay, that is not allowed, that is not advisable. So now coming back to this example, Saturn, so 6th house. So what is the gemstone associated with Saturn? Most of you would know blue sapphire or Indranila. You can wear this. This is the primary stone, or the alternative is amethyst. You have to wear this in the right hand, middle finger, and all the stones that you choose to wear should be minimum 2 carats except diamond. Diamond has to be minimum 10 cents. Otherwise, all other gemstones have to be minimum 2 carats. You have to wear it on a Saturday because it's related to Saturn, and between 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning. The timing of 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning is same for wearing all kind of gemstones. Okay. Now coming to Venus, 3rd house. So the primary stone for Venus is diamond. Alternate stone is zircon or American diamond. This also one should wear in the right hand, middle finger, and minimum weight of diamond should be 10 cents. You have to wear it on a Friday because Friday is associated with Venus between 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Coming to Mercury, the primary stone associated with Mercury is emerald. Some of us also call it as pache, and the alternate stone for emerald is peridot, and one has to wear it in the right hand, little finger. Again, the weight has to be minimum 2 carats, and one has to wear it on Wednesday because Wednesday is associated with Mercury between 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Now let's go to the second example. In the second example, you can see here that Jupiter, Moon, Mars were ruling 1st, 5th and 9th house. So that's what is mentioned here. Jupiter 1st house, Moon 5th house and Mars 9th house, and the position of these houses are mentioned here. So Jupiter is in 10th house, so it's fine. It's not in the 6th or 8th or the 12th house. So you can wear a stone for Jupiter, and the primary stone for Jupiter is yellow sapphire, or what we call as Pushyaraga also. And the alternative stone for yellow sapphire is golden topaz. One has to wear it in the right hand index finger. Weight has to be again minimum 2 carats, and one has to wear it on a Thursday between 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. as Thursday is associated with Jupiter. Now you can see Moon. Moon is sitting in the 6th house. Moon is a Daiva planet or a benefic planet sitting in the 6th house. So we call it as a fail, which means one should not wear any gemstone related to Moon because Moon is sitting in the 6th house, which is a Dusthana. Next is Mars. Mars is sitting in the 7th house. 7th house is fine, it is a pass. And the primary stone for Mars is red coral, and the alternative stone is called as carnelian, and it has to be worn in the right hand index finger, minimum 2 carats, and one has to wear it on a Tuesday because Tuesday is the day ruled by Mars, and the timing is between 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. So I hope you understood the entire science of how to come up with wearing right gemstones based on our Janma Kundali astrologically. As I said, this is only the first step, the basic step. When people come to me, I also go and look at their Navamsha, D10 chart, Shashtamsha, and try to identify the best gemstone for them. So therefore, cautioning you, even if you work out this method and find a suitable stone for you, please evaluate the same, please validate the same with a good astrologer that whether it is really suitable for you. Because remember, sometimes it's going to backfire. If the gemstones are not suitable for you, you can also get negative results. Therefore, sometimes we say that the best part is don't wear any gemstone, don't put on any stone, because there is another reason. If you have watched the shorts that I have posted recently, YouTube shorts, in that I have said that any hard material, any stone represents Saturn. So by wearing any stone, you are actually activating Saturn. So you have to be extremely careful before you decide to wear a gemstone. You have to do it with the guidance of an expert astrologer. Therefore, that brings me to few more points which are disclaimers or call outs to caution you and also educate you that gemstone is not necessary for everyone. Why? Because we wear gemstones to strengthen first house, fifth house and ninth house in our birth chart. If for a person first house, that is Lagna, is strong, fifth house is favorable, ninth house is also good, then there is no need to wear a gemstone. A second point, wearing the right gemstone is important, as I mentioned before, else it can backfire. Also, as I mentioned before, if you are really attracted to gemstones, if you really want to wear a gemstone, please consult a good astrologer, take his or her guidance, only then you can go for it. That's my advice. And also, please note that you should not wear a gemstone related to a planet which is your Marakadisha or Badadipati. I'm sure some of you understand Marakadisha or Badadipati. Basically, Marakadisha or Badadipati are different for different ascendants, that is different lagnas. If you don't know about it, your astrologer can definitely help you with that. Say for example, Saturn is your Marakadisha or Badadipati, then you should not wear Indranila or blue sapphire. Let's say Mercury is your Badadipati or Marakadisha, then you should not wear emerald, so on and so forth. Okay. And sometimes, we suggest clients to wear certain gemstone only for a particular period of time to achieve certain goal. Remember, I said before that gemstone works as a catalyst. So if you have a specific goal in mind, then we can work out for that specific period in which you want to achieve that goal. For that particular period, we can suggest that, wear this gemstone for 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and after that, please take it off. There are certain gemstones which you can wear for lifetime, and there are certain gemstones which you should only wear to achieve a specific purpose for a specific period of time. Okay. And the gemstones associated with Rahu, what we call as Gomed, and Ketu, what we call as cat's eye gemstone. These gemstones, I have seen people wearing it for many years. You should not be wearing these gemstones for many years. You should wear it only for 6 months and keep it away for 1 year, because the energy that you get from these gemstones are so powerful, it will last for 1.5 years. If you wear it for more time, it can backfire. Please remember that. So as I mentioned earlier, finally, one should not wear more than 3 gemstones. If you are wearing more than 3 gemstones, 3 rings with gemstones, please consult an astrologer. Out of them, prioritize, identify which is the most suitable one for you, and wear up to 3 rings with gemstones, not more than that. And also, as I mentioned before, please don't wear Navaratnas or 9 gemstones in one ring. You are assembling all the benefic and malefic planets together, and that will definitely have negative impact as and when your dasha and bhukti changes. Okay, so I hope that this video was helpful today. I hope it was interesting, you learned something new. If that is the case, please ensure that you like this video, you share this video with others, your loved ones, so that they can also get benefited. And since you have watched this video till here, you deserve a free bonus or free gift. Please watch this video for some more time to understand what it is. Thanks a lot. We have few free giveaways. You stand a chance to get 50+ pages personalized numerology report for yourself or any other person, along with the birth chart. And most importantly, you will also get a chance to consult me. It's a free telephonic consultation on any of the coming Saturdays on first come first serve basis. So what you will have to do for this, you just have to send this message that I need free report and consultation to this number, and then we will ask you to complete certain very simple tasks, and once you complete it, you will have a 50+ pages personalized numerology report for yourself, and you will also get a free consultation. Okay, so let me stop this video, and if you think that this video was of any help to you, please ensure that you like this video, you comment on this video, share this video with your loved ones so that they also can get benefited. And finally, don't forget to subscribe. As I said before, the more you like, comment, share and subscribe, the YouTube algorithm is going to take this video to more and more people, and more people will get benefited. Thanks a lot for watching once again. Until next time, be good, do good, stay safe. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu.